Ever wondered what it takes to achieve financial freedom? In this vast world of finance, understanding the rules of money can change the game. These rules aren't just about making ends meet, they're about thriving, about setting up a future where money works for you. They're about building wealth and achieving the elusive goal of financial freedom. So without further ado, let's jump right into the 8 money rules for financial freedom. Before we continue, I invite you to like this video, subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell to get more valuable ideas on how to achieve financial success and prosperity. Rule number 1. Pay yourself first. This is more than just a saying, it's a philosophy, a mindset that can set the stage for achieving financial freedom. Now, what does pay yourself first mean? Picture this. Each time you earn money, before you do anything else, you set aside a portion for your savings. Yes, even before paying your bills or making any purchases. This is not about being selfish. It's about securing your financial future. Think of it as planting seeds for a fruit-bearing tree. You're not going to see the fruits immediately, but with time, care, and consistency, you'll reap the benefits. The same goes for your savings. Start small if you have to, but make it a habit. And don't be tempted to dip into these savings unless it's absolutely necessary. So, be your own top priority. It's not about instant gratification but long-term satisfaction. Remember, your future self will thank you for this. Moving on to Rule 2, earn more than you spend. It sounds simple enough, right? But many of us get swept up in the consumerist culture, buying things we don't need with money we don't have. So, how do we flip the script? First, focus on increasing your income. Whether it's negotiating a raise, starting a side hustle, or investing wisely, more money flowing in gives you more flexibility. But don't let lifestyle inflation creep in. Just because you're earning more doesn't mean you should spend more. Second, keep your spending in check. It's not about denying yourself pleasures, but about making thoughtful, deliberate choices. Do you really need that latest gadget? Or could that money be better used elsewhere? And finally, save and invest the difference. This is where your money starts working for you, creating a cushion for future expenses and unexpected emergencies. Remember, it's not about how much you earn, but how much you keep. Rule 3. Always have a 6-month emergency fund. Yes, it sounds like a daunting task, but it's crucial for your financial stability. Let's break it down. Unexpected events happen, whether it's a car repair, medical emergency, or even sudden job loss. These are life's unpleasant surprises, and they can throw you into financial turmoil if you're not prepared. So, what's the solution? Create an emergency fund that covers at least 6 months of your living expenses. It's your buffer, your cushion against the unexpected. This fund isn't for holidays or impromptu shopping sprees, it's a safety net, a financial parachute when life throws you a curveball. Start small, aim to save 1 month's worth of expenses, then 2, and gradually build it up to 6. It might take some time, and that's okay. So let's build it, strengthen it, and keep it ready for when you need it the most. Rule 4. Budget your income using the 50-30-20 rule. This rule is a simple yet effective way to manage your money. Imagine slicing a financial pie into 3 portions. 50% of your income should be dedicated to your needs. This includes rent, groceries, utilities, and other essentials. Next, 30% is for your wants. Whether it's a weekend getaway, a nice dinner out, or that new gadget you've had your eye on, this is the portion of your budget that allows you to enjoy life's little luxuries without guilt. The final 20% is allocated to savings. This could be your emergency fund, retirement savings, or any other financial goals you may have. By adhering to this rule, you're ensuring a balance between living comfortably today while preparing for a secure future. Remember, the key to financial freedom lies in disciplined budgeting. Budgeting is telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. Rule 5. Stay away from high-interest debts. Let's delve into the dangers of high-interest debts and how they can hamper your journey to financial freedom. Imagine being in a race where you're running uphill with a heavy backpack. That's what high-interest debt does to your financial progress. It weighs you down, making each step towards your financial goals more strenuous. High-interest debt, like some credit cards or payday loans, can easily spiral out of control if not managed correctly. The interest continues to accumulate, and before you know it, you're paying more in interest than the actual amount you borrowed. It's like a hole that keeps getting deeper the more you dig. The best way to avoid high-interest debt is to be a conscious spender. Understand the terms of your loans and credit cards, and always aim to pay off your debts as quickly as possible. Remember, the longer it takes to pay off a debt, the more you'll pay in interest. High-interest debt is the enemy of financial freedom. Rule 6. Save at least 15% of your income for retirement. Let's talk about the future, shall we? We all hope to live comfortably when work is no longer on our daily agenda. But to achieve that, we need a plan. And that plan starts with saving for retirement. Here's a rule of thumb. Aim to save at least 15% of your income every year for your golden years. Why 15%, you ask? Well, it's a balance. It's an amount that should, over time, build a nest egg that can support you, without leaving you pinching pennies in the present. Of course, if you can save more, by all means do so. Every extra dollar saved today is a step closer to a comfortable retirement tomorrow. Remember, when it comes to retirement savings, consistency is key. The best time to start saving for retirement was yesterday. The second best time is now. Rule 7. Keep a record of your daily expenditures. This principle is a cornerstone for financial freedom. Just as a captain navigates the seas with a compass, so should you navigate your finances with a record of your expenses. Think about it. How can you plan for a financially secure future if you don't know where your money is going? Whether it's the daily coffee run or those online shopping sprees, every penny counts. Keeping a record allows you to identify patterns and spot areas where you can cut back. It's about being mindful, not frugal. It's about making informed decisions, not depriving yourself. You could use a simple notebook, a spreadsheet, or even a budgeting app. The method isn't as important as the habit. Do it daily. Make it a routine. Understanding the flow of your money gives you the power to control it. Remember, financial freedom isn't about having a fortune, but mastering your finances. What gets measured, gets managed. And finally, Rule 8. Avoid money-making schemes and scams. The allure of making a quick buck can be tempting, especially when it's painted as a lucrative, can't-miss opportunity. But here's the catch. If it sounds too good to be true, it usually is. These schemes and scams often promise high returns with little effort or investment. Unfortunately, they are designed to benefit the scammers, not you. These schemes can come in many forms, from pyramid schemes to investment fraud. They can seem legitimate with polished websites and convincing testimonials, but don't be fooled. They're simply traps to lure in unsuspecting individuals. Always do your research, ask questions, and be skeptical. Remember, building wealth takes time, patience, and a sound financial strategy. There's no shortcut to financial freedom. So stay vigilant, stay informed, and steer clear of these dangerous pitfalls. After all, your hard-earned money deserves better. And there you have it, the 8 money rules for financial freedom. These guidelines are your roadmap to a secure future. They're not just rules, but habits to cultivate, steps to financial independence. Remember, the journey to financial freedom is a marathon, not a sprint. Stay disciplined, stay consistent, and you'll get there.